All right, Mongol Santino here with Sasha. Sasha, how have you been?
Not too bad, not too bad. Working hard, training, making the rounds, you know.
Oh no, I see that. I see you training very hard. I see you at Brian Kendricks, and I see you at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood doing double duties, just trying to get those reputations. And how you feeling?
Good, man. My confidence is an all-time high. You know, training with world-class trainers like Kendrick and Romero, you know, it makes you lift your game up to another level.
Oh hell yeah, they'll definitely take you a couple steps ahead. For the fans that don't know Sasha, tell us from the very beginning, how'd you get into this?
Well, I've always been into wrestling since I was a kid, and you know, in high school we used to do this stupid backyard wrestling stuff, like a lot of people started off, and through that we came across indie wrestling, and the very first wrestling show I went to, Joey Chaos was on tagging with Primo.
What? What show was this?
It was IWF, I think, at Port Hueneme. It was the very first show I ever went to, and the main event was Cincinnati Red, I think, versus Nick Beat.
Who did I wrestle? Victor Poloviv?
I want to say like Tech 9 and Primetime Peterson or something like that.
It was a tag match?
It was a tag match.
Oh, it had to be the Neighborhoods then.
Maybe it was the Neighborhoods.
The Neighborhoods, yeah. Rob Craze and...
Did you go by yourself or did you go with someone?
No, I had a whole group of people, and like that's how we got introduced to the school, you know, which IWF I think ended up like evolving into UIWA.
Right.
And the school was run by Johnny Hemp and Cincinnati Red, and that's how I got my start, was through UIWA's West Coast Dojo.
And who else did you train with? Did you just stay there, or?
At the time, I just trained at that school. You know, Cincinnati Red and Johnny Hemp were the trainers, and like Samoa Joe had just gotten done with the school, so he was there a lot. So I got to work a lot with him before he really became somebody, before he started working with UPW and just moved up to Japan and then moved on from there. So it was a cool experience getting to work with those guys. I mean, Cincinnati Red was a great trainer, you know. All right, rest in peace. So, yeah, that's...
What are some of the companies that you wrestled for?
Back then, it was just UIWA. It was very territorial back then. I don't know if people remember that. It was like 2001. Like, there's Rev Pro, and a lot of the Rev Pro guys stayed in their own little spot. There's UIWA. There's all kinds of just promotions that kind of, you know, built their own talent, and every talent kind of stayed in their place. There were a few guys that worked around different places. You know, I wrestled at WPW at the Marketplace.
Right.
You know, as a lot of us did. And then that UIWA kind of folded and then evolved into PCW. Some of the same people were promoting that, so I worked for PCW. So that's pretty much all I did. You know, at that stage, you know, I was just, you know, kind of a one company guy back then.
How are you feeling your weight training is coming along?
Right now?
Right.
I wish I was bigger. You know, we always wish we were bigger. You know?
Yeah, you know, you always feel like you want to be bigger, and sometimes in your mind, you think, you know, I don't really look that good, or I want to be bigger, but realistically, you probably do look good. You just probably don't feel it within yourself.
I think
because me and Bossman say that we go back and we're like, man, we're out of shape, and we kind of look back at us and we're like, man, we were in pretty good shape.
Well, right now I'm probably in the shape of my life, going through some of these cardio training sessions that Kendrick's putting us through.
Right.
You know, which is good, but like I'm kind of losing weight, which is like the opposite of what I want to do. I want to gain weight and get up to like 220. You know, I'm like hovering around 200 because I keep working all these cardio drills and sweating out so much.
How's your what do you do for weights?
I do 2 or 3 days a week. I do upper body. I'll do it in groups. Like I do chest, biceps, and triceps on one day, and then I'll do back, shoulders, and traps, or whatever miscellaneous other muscles, and then I'll do like a vanity workout, like where I'll work all muscle groups.
Right.
So I'll have 3 days of upper body. I usually try to get 2 days of lower body in, whether it's doing cardio or you know, lifting. Usually if I do 2 days of legs in a week, like lifting, I'll do one heavy day and one light day. You know, and it all depends how much I'm getting into the ring and training too. Because when I'm training a lot, I'm not in the gym as much weight training, because it's just like I gotta keep up my calories.
Balance.
Well, like, I don't want to lose too many calories. Cause like you burn a lot of calories in training, you burn a lot in the gym, and then it's like you gotta keep eating and eating and eating, and it's just
How is your eating?
I'm not really eating enough, man. I know I'm not, because I'm constantly hungry, because I'm burning so many calories.
Hungry for what?
Just hungry.
Hungry for
in general.
success.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Well, sometimes when you eat good, sometimes you speed up your metabolism.
Yeah.
So that could be it too. You know, you're eating good, every 3 hours you're probably feeling hungry because your body's just burning through whatever you're intaking in.
Yeah, man.
Because you're training like crazy.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I wish I had like the Manny Pacquiao diet. I wish I could eat like 8,000 calories a day so I could keep up my calories. But it is what it is. I eat when I can, and I train and go to the gym when I can.
Right on.
What do you mean when you can?
Well, I mean that's pretty much all I do now. I don't have a day job. I'm on the wrestler schedule. No day job, just training and going to the gym. It's pretty much all I do.
It's a lot of sacrifice that a lot of people won't be willing to take sometimes.
Yeah.
But you just got to push yourself, train hard, try to go out there and get bookings, because if you're waiting for bookings to call you, I mean, good luck with that. So you got to stay hungry.
Yeah, well, one thing you always taught me is like you got to promote yourself.
You got to promote yourself.
A lot of these promotions, especially a guy like me who trained at a promotion that doesn't exist anymore, all of these promotions, they're promoting their guys. They got their school of guys that they're promoting up, and that's the way they do business. They want their guys to succeed. So I'm kind of the guy that comes in and puts their guys over. So there's not a lot of promotions that are out there like, say, hey, Sasha Darevko, like they're promoting the guy that I'm fighting.
Right.
So I have to promote myself. I have to go out
right.
and get those bookings, That's why I have like the business card. You gotta fucking network. You gotta network and get your name out there, and you gotta shake hands and kiss babies and stuff to get your bookings.
Whoa, kiss babies?
Yeah, come on.
I've never kissed any baby.
So to speak.
But I'll give you an example. I have a buddy, Cedric the Hitman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great wrestler, but you don't see him on social media too much. So sometimes you overlook him. Because like it's one of those out of sight, out of mind. So when you're booking a match, you gotta stay in people's faces.
Yeah, definitely.
You're a brand.
Well, now in social media, the way it is, it's like that's the way we promote ourselves, and that's the way like a lot of promotions promote their business, and that's the way a lot of promotions will book you through social media. Like 90% of my bookings, I get hit up on Facebook.
Right.
It's like, hey, you available this day? And
you can deal directly with the promoter, not like old school where you have to send a videotape or a CD, and hopefully they open it. Now these days you can send them a YouTube link or stuff. Make it really easy too.
And I think social media is the perfect amount of like being personal. Like a telephone, like you don't want people hitting you up on your phone all day. When I was a booker for Battleground, I used to get hit up like constantly, and it was just an annoyance. But Facebook, you can kind of like put it to the side and look at it later.
But how was it an annoyance? That was the job, dude. You were the booker.
I know, but like on my phone, like I'm at work and people are hitting me up like, hey man, can I get booked? And it's like, I don't even know who the hell you are. Like, that's so Facebook is better where you can actually look at the guy, like you look at his face, look at his pictures.
Speaking of that, I've had a real problem as of late. Like,
honestly, I don't even believe you.
What do you mean?
Because you're the guy that doesn't have problems, you have solutions.
Well, the saddest part is I try to ask these guys, get your resume together. And I always had a resume on deck. And maybe it was a little shitty because I would write a resume and then I would just add stuff. Oh, now I wrestle for XPA. Now I wrestle for WSX. Now I've done this. Now I've done this. And I would add paragraphs or add companies in there that just let people know, like, fuck, man, this guy's doing shit. Putting videos up, the best matches I have, all in one email. Boom, click, click, go. You wouldn't believe today of just how many look me up on YouTubes you get.
Yeah.
Or how, I mean, it's just like...
Hey, I walk around, I have on my keys, my car keys, I have a flash drive that has my resume on it. So if anybody hits me up, I got a flash drive ready, like here.
Do you have it in a draft in your email?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you need a draft in your email so that way it's ready to go. When someone asks you for something, you don't have to stop and take 30 minutes or even sometimes a couple hours to write something and send it in. You could just, bam, send it right away because it's always... impulse. People are looking to book on impulse sometimes, if you give me something back. I get impressed when someone sends me the picture and everything. One guy sent me a real perfect resume. My only critique was he had me, I opened the email, so he got me to click it once. I mean, you got to think about that. How many clicks you're going to do? He had his picture there, and then he had his, I was like, oh, kid, you just sent me the picture, but there's no resume. And then it was down on the attachment. And I would suggest that
Put it in the body of the
Put it in the body. Attach it also, but put it in the body of the email so that way I don't have to open anything else.
Yeah, don't have to download shit.
And yeah, it ain't about me. It's just It's anything in general. You get someone to click once, you don't want them to click anywhere else. You want them to buy the next click is a buy, or the next click is fucking calling you, or the next click is sending you that email. I'm gonna book you because I don't have to ask you shit. Cause that's what it comes down to. Well, this guy gave me everything, and he looks great. I'm gonna book him. He gave me everything I needed. I'm impressed on his resume alone.
Does he work regularly around here?
Rude Boy Riley is the guy. We're gonna bring him down August. He's gonna be in town August 21st.
Where else does he work?
New England.
Okay.
Yeah. I just saw him. He's gonna work Luke Hawx, which I was like, you see the name once, and now you start seeing it again, and you know.
That's all it takes sometimes.
And I don't seek guys out, and I don't really book guys that are outside town because we're a wrestling factory. You know, we make wrestlers. You know, but I was really impressed with his. My one critique, I didn't tell him yet. I want to email him, but he's put it in the body of the email, so I didn't have to click again.
Yeah.
Because you already got them to open your email, man.
And that's pretty
And
tough.
look, how many people aren't taking notes right now? You know what I mean? Like, they need to be taking notes.
Oh,
it's
man.
crucial. Like,
I mean, a great picture. I always say a great picture. Make it cut yourself out, or go to photography, get it with a white background, so that way when they open up the email, it looks like it's just in the email.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Can even hook you up. Dude, they crop stuff, that color.
Yeah, I mean,
filters. I mean,
a good picture, a good. What have you done? Where have you gone? Give me a highlight video. Give me a match. But man, honestly, give me a 5 to 8 minute match. I don't want to see your 20-minute match. Yeah. And I don't want to see your tag match because I'm gonna probably book the other 3 guys. But that's what happens.
Yeah, you don't want to show them too many other talents.
Yeah,
just you and one other dude.
Yeah, dude that you feel you're way better than because fuck you don't want to send the tape and they're gonna book the other guy.
Right.
It's happened. So yeah, hey.
And like Sasha said, I hope you're taking notes, man. Cause
so many guys are probably just like they probably tuned out. You know.
All right.
It's too much work.
It's not though. It's a
but that's your
man.
Job.
Remember, I used to.
At it that way.
I had to get 2 VCRs, and I had to get 2 VHS tapes, and I had to dub them, and it was shitty. Make sure the tracking was right, and then you got this one VHS, and then you had to dupe those VHSs because you got your highlight reel on there. And then you would have to fucking find the addresses and mail it out. Man, here it's, bro, you could look up at somebody and there they are.
It's so easy.
It's worth a shot. I see so many guys responding to so many people, taking a look at stuff. It's almost incredible. It's because it's like we're all wrestling fans. We want to see some good wrestling. Someone wants to show us some shit, you know. I think people want to see it, so. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easy to get contacts. Before it was legendary. You had to talk to the one guy, and if he didn't like you, then you were asked out. You had no more contacts to WWE or wherever you wanted to go. And that's how it was. But now it's like you could just reach out yourself, man. You could find a lot of information.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's public.
Like you said, it's already out there. It's been done for you. Like.
So what are you saying? Stop being lazy. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Apply yourself and next thing you know.
You know what the perfect example is Ryan Kidd. You guys know what that
yeah.
Oh, right.
Ryan Kidd has sponsors.
Just for fun.
He has like sponsors that pay for him to go places. Like he went to Mexico City. The sponsors paid for everything.
Ryan
and
Kidd?
he always uses taking in the
got
money
his
that he's
weekly
bookings,
he's got his weekly blog. His weekly blog promotes himself. He's got shit going on.
I gotta put him over because he was just telling me about this. I worked with him at EWF the other night on the same show.
Man, Sasha is all over. Hey, Sasha, but there's no accent today.
No, not today.
Okay.
The only one we're in gimmick. We're talking about business.
Oh, all right. Let me tell you something, Mongo. Brandon is a great. He comes through, man. He's been helping us write some press releases for Brian Kendrick's school, for Santino Brothers School. Man, and I tell him, I say, and I actually tell him, fucking Brandon. And he's like, what did I? And then he responds, what did I do now? See? I said nothing. You did a great job now. Like, fuck.
That one day I texted
this guy giving me shit. So whenever you hit me up, I'm like, what did I do?
Hey.
That's why I try to tell guys, stay focused. We gotta stay focused because it's so hard in this wrestling business. It's so hard. There's no spots left. There's no spots left. There's no spots at all.
Yeah,
so
you gotta work extra harder because there's so much more talent now these days. And less spots. It's not like you have WCW anymore or a lot of different places.
And there's just more people coming, more crops of people. You guys got 31 students or something, right? I don't know how many are still there, but
With last count, there was 25. There was 25. I mean, you know, we'll see.
And like, let's say it's like 12 of those people make it. Like that's 12 more people that they're gonna take your spot.
Less. It'll be less, right?
Like 6.
Out of 30, I think we'll probably have 4.
You really think so? That'll make it to intermediate, or that'll make it to the very end?
To the end.
Okay.
And that's lucky.
Right.
We'll be lucky if we get 4.
I don't know. I saw that class. There's some guys that look like they're pretty into it.
Shay's class had a bunch of meat
18.
grinders, man.
Really?
They were
all of them got signed.
Yeah, all of them. And Shay was the softest one, man. Yeah, Shay was the softest one out of all of them.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, remember Byron Williams?
Right.
Oh, shout out to Byron Williams.
Right.
Yeah, where you at, Byron?
Yeah, he's doing music now.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's tearing it up. So
Hey, you know, Brian's always on our podcast or getting mentioned on the podcast.
because
right?
yeah, we got Shay instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like when Hulk Hogan said he could have had the Foreman grill or the Hogan Shake, right? And he picked the Hogan Shake.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the bad deal, right? That's what we got. We got the shake. We got the Shay Shake.
Yeah, we got the Shay Shake.
No, we love Shay. We love Shay.
Hey, so where can we find you on social media?
Social media, Twitter at Sasha Darevko, Instagram at Sasha the Great Darevko, Facebook at Sasha Darevko. You know, it's pretty simple. Darevko.com, my website. I've got a YouTube page as well that you can pretty much find through my website. So I've got all those gimmicks.
Website. Sasha's got a website, man. Check it out. It's so easy to get a website these days. It's so easy to. Don't put your faith into Facebook because they could just cancel your page out when they don't like it, or someone says they're offended,
I'm
or
getting
something.
ready for my Sasha page to get rated because you know how they've been going through making people change to their regular name,
Yeah.
their real name. It's just a matter of time before my Sasha page gets just.
And then it gets closed down. And it's like, oh, so you got it. Hey, feed your own website, man.
Hey guys, if Sasha's beating you, then you are pretty lazy. Right?
What does that say about me?
Hey, that you.
I'm down on the pavement, bro.
Hey.
I was in the paper. I was saying San Diego paper. I've been on fucking podcasts like crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
SoCal Uncensored did a piece about me and Gatson. Come on, bro.
See, stay focused.
Stay focused.
See what happens when you stay focused, Brandon?
Yes.
Stay focused.
The opportunities come, man.
Stay
good job,
focused.
too.
Thank you.
Did I just?
Don't lose your focus.
Finally said good job. We got it on tape.
No, I've been out for 24 hours. I'm very tired.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He
doesn't know what he's talking about.
That doesn't count. Good job doesn't count.
Good job. Hey, sorry, guys. But hey, don't forget to check out SantinoBrothers.net. Sasha, Mongo, peace out.